How you doing, everybody? Turkey Buzzard here. Hope you're having a good day. Well, I'm here at Coastal Cottage, where I built a roadhouse slash biker bar. Now, a while back, Dave from Chaos and Fallout suggested that I build a biker bar, so I figured it was time. So this place is called the Aces and Eights. And of course, being a biker bar, they're going to have some bikes. And normally we only have this bike and the rusty version of this bike. But I went into the Nuka World from USO. In the Nuka World stuff, they have models, little toy models, and I blew them up. And this is what I ended up with. It's a Nuka World bike. And here's a pink bike. So we've got a couple different bikes. And I actually built a trike. And of course another motorcycle here. So we got a few bikes. And before we go in the bar, I'll show you around out here. Now, I didn't know what to do with the workbench for this place, so I threw it up here in the back of the truck. I thought, you know, maybe the guy is hauling it somewhere, so that's where I put it. And this ended up a big build for what it is here. Matter of fact, I can't build anything more here. It actually got to the point where my game was starting to freeze up inside the building. But you'll notice out back, got a nice big bonfire set up here. Place for everybody to sit around out here and enjoy the backyard. And normally over top of bars and stuff, I put rooms, but in this one I actually put in apartments. Now, this over here, what looks like a water purifier is not. It is actually my sewage plant. And this comes from a mod called Symbiotic Settlements. And actually tomorrow I'm going to be doing a mod review on that. So, if you're interested in something that gives you some more stuff that's kind of lore friendly, you may want to check out Symbiotic Settlements. Of course, there's my water purifiers. And we'll go up here and check out the apartments. And these apartments are all pretty much set up the same. They're nothing great. You know, it's basically a roadhouse, a dive bar. So the apartments are not going to be that great. Now, one thing I like about that Symbiotic Settlements mod, you'll notice these pipes in the walls. Those come with that mod, and once you set up that sewage treatment plant, you can actually snap these pipes right to the wall, and then the toilet and sink snap right to the pipes. And the sink actually works, you know. So it's pretty neat. And this bathtub comes with the mod. Of course, these bunks I used from Thematic and Practical. And I did put some Tonight You Sleep on the Couch beds down. And it gave me plenty of beds for the amount of people I have here. And another apartment. You know, they're all pretty much set up the same. You'll see a little difference in, you know, like maybe the couches or the tables or whatever. But other than that, they're pretty much all set up the same. And there's 4 apartments up here. But I really like the idea of that symbiotic settlements because, you know, using the actual water pipes and stuff, it just makes it look so much more realistic. And then, of course, they have a nice balcony out here. And you can see quite a ways. That's the Makra fish packing plant over there. And I used the symbiotic settlements to build the bar itself, the walls. So that's what these walls are from. And for the ceilings and roof, I used Cabin in the Woods. And the floors are from Vanilla Extensions, which is part of the Master Plan series. But I think it came out pretty nice. And of course, being a biker bar, they're going to be a little bit, I don't know how you would say it. Maybe their manners aren't quite as up to par as most people. You know, they're a rougher bunch. So, this is the Aces and Eights. And liquor in the front. And they have poker in the rear. And this is the bar. They got a nice stage. They can play some darts. Play a little pool. And of course the ladies and men's room. And down here, I had to actually, because of this being on a hill, this part of the bar ended up so that the walls are actually a wall and a half tall. And that meant that when I put this piping in, it didn't reach all the way up to the ceiling. So I had to extend it myself. And I used pipes galore to extend the piping up to the ceiling. And then I figured as long as I was doing that, I may as well use some conduits and run some piping over and down to the urinal here. So I think that came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that part of it. And again, as I said, they have poker up here in the back room. And let's see, Malachi is actually playing solitaire by the looks. Ariel. Those are tarot cards. And here we go. We got a poker game going by. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not strip poker. She doesn't have too good a hand by the looks. And he's got an excellent hand, so. Got some checkers. Another poker game going.
Such a positive guy, that Bing Crosby.
But I really liked how this bar came out. I think it came out really nice. I had to take down my recruitment beacon because I've got enough people in here right now that if I add anything more, my game starts freezing up. So, and of course, these are our bartenders. We've got Noah and Layla. Now, I forget which mod gives me this. It's a corner bar. It's either thematic and practical or maybe the symbiotic settlements. But I really like it because it's got the bar taps. And I thought that was really neat. You know, it just adds more to the bar effect. And of course, we got a Fat Boy shelf. And I set up all the liquor bottles and whatever. And again, the pipes coming down to the sink. And this is his storeroom for extra booze and whatever. And it looks like we got a bunk back here where somebody sleeps. And I've got some workbenches here. Now you're probably wondering, well, you know, Coastal Cottage, where's the little hole in the ground? Well, it's right here. And this goes down to this secret stash that he's got set up down here, just in case things go bad. Just basically line the walls, put a little bit of flooring down, and this guy's got a little bit of everything. He's got a bunch of weapons down here. Some food stash just in case he should need it. And he's got a rain barrel which collects rainwater, and every so often this little bucket on the side gets filled up with water bottles so you can collect them up. But got some crossbows on the wall, and we've got some this breech mounting plate. That's actually a mod by itself so that you can mount weapons vertically on the wall, and then, you know, add some shelves to them or whatever to make it look like they're locked in or whatever. But we've got some refilling ammo boxes, and the wooden crate has a bunch of ammo in there. So this guy's pretty well set. If something should happen, he can come down here and hide out for a few days until things clear up a little bit. And that's his secret stash. And I thought that idea was, you know, it pretty well fit with the whole idea of this Roadhouse type thing. You know, they're generally rough and tumble type bars. So it would seem like a natural idea that this guy would have something like that set up. But I really like the way this bar came out. And this billiard table is actually from Crimson Rider's Unique Furniture. And people walk by and they'll lean up against the bar, up against the pool table and whatever. So, you know, just a little something to get people to actually do things around the bar. Got some darts. Some people here enjoying a few drinks. But I really like the way this turned out. As I said, toward the end, I started having a few problems. My game froze up a couple times, and so I had to make a couple adjustments, and then I had to control myself and stop building. But I really like the way it came out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. I appreciate it when you do. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I always put out new videos every week. But I really want to thank everybody for watching. And I'll see you again real soon.